Customer platform, it's time to start the day. Discover all the value you already own. Don't let solutions slip away. Wake up, customer platform. The tools are at your hand. No need to sleep on capabilities that can help your business stand. The answer's right before your eyes. You just need to realize. Wake up, customer platform, and watch your business rise. Wake up, the platform's waiting for you. Wake up, see what your system can do.
Good morning, HubSpot Nation. It is time to wake up, customer platform, with your unofficial HubSpot Updates morning show, where we help you discover the platform value you already own. I'm Chris Carolyn, joined by my co-hosts Casey Hawkins and George B. Thomas. We're here every weekday morning to make sure you're not sleeping on HubSpot's true capabilities. If you're joining live, drop a hello in the comments and let us know what you're building in HubSpot today, October 24th, 2025. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. I'm officially wearing orange because I missed Wednesday. So
well,
to bring the color.
Well, I missed orange on Wednesday. Chris actually didn't call me out on it.
That's true. That's true.
I was waiting I was waiting the whole call for Chris to call me out.
You know,
it's
been a week. So
that's actually why I didn't wear it. I was like, yeah. I'm confused even what's happening.
We're just happy to get the content out the door, this week. So forgive the voice. I am a little bit under the weather, but not enough to keep me from this content. I told George before our last show, the AI with Nico, that I was going to just be in producer mode and not talk that much yet. And then he told me that was not going to be true. And George was correct. But, since we did take a day off, and I think we were all feeling the vibe of like, all right, maybe this thing is going to slow down. Maybe we need to figure out if HubSpot's not going to give us updates every day. We might need to figure out what we're going to talk about. Well, 16 updates today. And they're like, most of them are new. Like not just rehashing things, and some big ones in my opinion. So we will dive right in. CRM Smart Summary is in private beta. Big old screenshot at the top. What is it? Breeze Assistant now appears directly on record pages with smart summaries and contextual question suggestions. You can ask Breeze Assistant questions about your records, save prompts that run automatically, and add assistant responses as new cards to your page for quick reference.
Why does it matter? Instead of reviewing multiple tabs and properties to understand a record, you can now ask Breeze Assistant to analyze your data and surface insights immediately. Saved prompts mean you get the same intelligence on every record automatically, making it faster to spot opportunities, understand deal status, or identify next steps.
Yeah, I got one thing to say here. First of all, never mind, I lied. Two things. Click the beta, get the beta. Humans are creatures of habit. I am going to throw this out on the internet to ask you if you are a creature of habit who has just been ignoring these summaries. Because I've watched users go into because when I teach HubSpot, they share their screen, and I've watched them go in and they just immediately collapse it or scroll past it. Are you taking time to change the way that you've used a platform for years to see the insights and information that it may be trying to give you? Okay, that's all I'm going to say.
Can I rebuttal?
You can.
Thank you. I creature of habit. I've said it before, I'll say it again. But sometimes they're not accurate, and I know Chris is gonna get mad at me. Chris is gonna get mad at me. I know.
I get a rebuttal to your rebuttal.
But when creatures of habit, when their first experience or early experience is incorrect, they immediately just distrust it and then collapse it. That's my argument. I get that, like, it's getting better. I get all of that. But I spent like 2 hours early this week trying to get a summarized record to populate using a workflow, and it just kept just making like, it just was wrong every time. And I know I would love, Chris, I would love for you to correct it, my prompt. But
No.
I think that part of it is like, yes, we're creatures of habit.
Yep, that too. So here's my rebuttal to your rebuttal. Confucius once said, garbage in, garbage out. And on other podcasts that I was just on, we talked about data at all cost. Conversational data, conversion data, data layers that you haven't even probably thought of yet. And the more data and the more context and the more information that is true, the easier it is to get what you're looking for. And I am also going to say that I'm talking about the one that HubSpot already generates, not the one that you were trying to give it a prompt to get something else. Like, so in my scenario, there should only be one issue. HubSpot's automatically doing it. They have smart people who have the prompt behind it. You should probably stop and see what's happening on the right-hand side of all of your records when that thing starts to type out, just to give you a snapshot before you move on to the other thing that you're historically thinking about. Now, my rebuttal to your rebuttal is, and if you are trying to do something with a workflow and you're trying to do something where you're prompting it, then there is a place for potential error, which is the way in which you're trying to prompt the either good or not so good or terrible data that you're prompting into. And so that does open up a level of complexity, and I get it. What I'm saying here this morning, and we're having a long-winded conversation when we have a massive amount of product updates. Anyway.
Yeah. So I'm gonna escalate this to
the helpline.
To the helpline, which is later today at 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central.
Chris is calling in.
Because this part here, like this little instead of the most common habit in the HubSpot land, you can do this now. Well, that's the habit that's gonna die the hardest. Also, like, if you can actually make this true, it's what's going to increase adoption, as well, because a lot of people don't like reviewing multiple tabs and properties to understand a record. But that's a huge change. Like, instead of this thing that is the way we've worked for 20 years, right? Yeah. But yeah, Casey, I suggest getting into the early beta and giving them some feedback. Introducing buying groups number 2 here today is a public beta. We're excited to announce the launch of buying groups, HubSpot's new native version of Org Chart Hub, which joined the HubSpot family in June. Buying groups brings powerful context right into HubSpot, making it easier than ever for your team to understand and influence every decision maker involved in a sale. The buying group functionality allows sales teams to get a clear visual of key stakeholders they are prospecting and selling to, Input your buying group card onto companies' contacts and deals today. And there's a short Loom video here showing how to input the buying group cards, and it's a public beta. So if you have access to Sales Enterprise, that's the key. You can get in there.
Why do buying groups matter? When you're selling to big businesses, you're not just selling to one person, you're selling to a big, complex buying group. That's why top HubSpot customers map out their buying groups and each buyer's role from prospect to through close. It helps them see the whole picture, who's in the group, who's calling the shots, and who's influencing from the sidelines, spot gaps, identify missing connections or weak relationships before they become roadblocks, and protect the deal. Keep everyone engaged and aligned to reduce the risk of last-minute derail.
Yeah. Again, my mind immediately goes to like, imagine seeing all of the stakeholders, even after sales. It's going to be powerful to visualize who's involved in this relationship that we have with this other organization that's giving us money, or that we want to give us money.
The heat map looks cool. I don't understand it yet, but it looks cool.
Yeah. Well, it's literally like how engaged is this part of the organization, right? How many emails, how many calls? I would imagine like the depth and emotion on those calls over time gets in there. So very cool. Automation Overview Updates is live. What is it? Automation Overview now includes powerful new features to help you take action and learn faster. You'll see your recently created workflows, AI-powered automation recommendations tailored to your portal, and improved issues card, and HubSpot Academy automation resources all in one place.
Nice.
Why does it matter? This update helps you get more value out of automation faster by surfacing your recent workflows, personalized recommendations, and learning resources in one place. It's easier to spot what needs attention, take quick action, and continuously improve how you automate.
And no setup needed. Already ready for you.
Yeah.
Number 4, custom domains for checkout and payment links. If you're using HubSpot Payments, public beta scheduled for release October 29th. What is it? Merchants using HubSpot Payments can now host checkout pages on their own custom domains instead of a HubSpot domain. This builds buyer trust and delivers a seamless payment experience by hosting payment links and checkouts on your own domain. Note that Apple Pay and Google Pay are not currently supported on checkout pages on a custom domain.
Why does this matter? Having the checkout page on a HubSpot domain causes confusion for buyers, leading to lower conversion rates and poor experience due to repeated cookie consent. Allowing custom domains keeps the buyer journey consistent and trusted, addressing a major blocker for business builders and improving conversions and satisfaction.
Very nice.
I liked it being on a HubSpot domain only because then I could tell when companies were using HubSpot.
That's fun.
Oh man. No, I think like if you're not, if you haven't touched Commerce Hub or payment links, this is one of those things where like the difference between just sharing a HubSpot form, like raw, and it's on this HS forms and URL, and you know, anybody who's in sales or others in the organization, that's one of the nitpickiest things you'll find, like for good reason, because if you all of a sudden the URL in your address bar doesn't have the company name in it, we're like on high alert.
Yep.
So thankful for this one. Long time coming here. Number 5, help desk customizable search results columns. What is it? You can now customize the columns that appear in your help desk search results table. Choose which properties to display, rearrange column order, and save a layout that's tailored to your support team.
Why does this matter? When customers reach out for help, speed and context matters. Customizable columns make it easier for agents to find the right ticket by surfacing the information that matters most directly in the search results.
Good stuff. Quality of life right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to learn like what kind of searching you're doing inside of Help Desk. I guess that would be for tickets, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe a little bit of index page experience inside of Help Desk.
Yep.
There we go. Number 6, smart CRM cards, public beta. What is it? New smart CRM cards powered by Breeze provide intelligent summaries and insights on company records. These cards surface critical information, flag potential issues, and suggest actionable steps to help you quickly understand what's happening within each company.
Why does it matter? Teams spend valuable time digging through company records to understand status and next steps. Smart CRM cards solve this by providing instant overviews of company health, recent interactions, missing data, and more. You'll see early warnings about potential issues and clear recommendations for what to do next, helping you make quicker, better informed decisions with greater efficiency. It is a limited public beta. I actually opened it up in a couple portals, and it didn't open. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Keep watching for it, I guess.
Only a subset of eligible professional and enterprise customers will be able to opt in. But yeah, this catch-up tab, I've seen it before. But yeah, the amount of context and clarity you can get, thanks to Breeze just summarizing everything, it's getting more and more powerful and valuable. Prospecting radar.
Yeah.
In development.
Let's have a blue box at the top. So
yep.
Yes.
Just be careful. Yeah.
Forward-looking statement at the top. This is in development. What is it or what will it be? Prospecting radar surfaces unengaged accounts in a rep's territory that may be worth revisiting based on buying signals or past deal activity.
Why?
Okay, I'll shut up.
Why does it matter? Reps often overlook high potential accounts simply because they can't manage hundreds at once, creating pipeline gaps and missed revenue opportunities. Prospecting Radar helps sales teams close the gap between owned accounts and engaged accounts by 1, ensuring visibility into the right accounts to re-engage, 2, turning overlooked companies into new opportunities, and 3, helping reps focus their efforts where it counts, leading to more consistent pipeline generation and higher win rates. All right, go ahead, George.
Nope.
No.
No.
There's an interesting button. I don't know if I've ever seen that button before. Want to test this experience before beta? Click here to request.
I'm going to click on that in some other portals. Yeah, this is especially the way that people have treated closed lost. Like just to like get it off the table. Like anything other than closed lost because they went with something else, like now gets activated. Like closed lost because they're not ready, don't have the money. Like it's one of the it's a place where you have data that you're probably not leveraging, and instead of always looking for new, maybe it's that time of year for that person. So very interested to hear, and maybe George can share what he thinks later today on the HubSpot Helpline.
Have you ever heard the old song, Dancing with the Devil? I'm just bringing up that song. But anyway, let's move on.
Unrelated.
Unrelated to the update that we're talking about. But yeah.
Because this one is very exciting, and I know George is excited about it.
Yes.
Speech to text into the Breeze Assistant mobile app Now on Android and iOS. I was right. We did get here by the end of 2025.
Yep. Now if we can just get it to like the platform, but mobile is good. Mobile good start.
Yes. And before, what is it? It says, talk to Breeze. Dictate your way to speed.
Yes.
It's one of the things we can dictate our way to. Maybe value would be good there.
Yep.
What is it? Now available on both Android and iOS, speech to text lets you dictate your messages directly into Breeze Assistant, whether you're on a walk, in transit, or just prefer speaking over typing.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
You can now interact with Breeze using just your voice. This feature turns your spoken input into text in real time, so you can get answers, create notes, or kick off workflows without lifting a finger.
Why does it matter? Using speech to text, STT, is simple. Open the Breeze mobile app on your Android or iOS device, tap the microphone icon in the chat input, start speaking. Your voice will be converted to text as soon as you stop talking. Breeze responds just as if you'd typed the message manually. It's perfect for when you're on the move and need fast hands-free interaction. I think that's more how it works.
Hang on, because can I give you a big oopsie?
Yeah.
How does it work? Speech to text is designed for busy go-to-market professionals like you, those who don't always have the time or free hands to type. Why does it matter? You can save time, capture your thoughts instantly, and stay productive hands-free. Yo, flip-flop those two, HubSpot. Flip-flop. Why does it matter and how does it work for this, please? And we'll do it again when you update it.
Yeah. Who gets it? Just update or download the Breeze Assistant app on Android or iOS.
I will say, I'm a typer. I don't know if that makes me old.
You're not. Do you know how much live content you do, Casey? Like,
Yeah.
you're a talker too. Okay.
Yeah, but like my husband, he'll talk into ChatGPT. I never talk into ChatGPT.
Oh, you should do that. Listen. Here's my 2026 call for every human on the internet. Kill carpal tunnel. Just say it. That's my new tagline.
Carpal tunnel.
Number 9.
This is a carpal tunnel hate campaign.
I mean, prevention. Projects task card. Loving project updates when I see them right now. What is it? Projects now include a default tasks card that displays all tasks associated with the project.
Why does it matter? Tasks drive project completion, but it hasn't been easy to view all tasks for a specific project in one place. The new task card gives you a consolidated view where you can quickly review and manage all task projects. Nice.
I need like a George project-o-meter to see how close he's getting to wanting to use HubSpot for some project stuff.
There we go.
You use ClickUp, right?
ClickUp right now. Yeah, which by the way became a connector in ChatGPT recently, although it has an error and I can't get it connected. Anyway, I'll let you guys continue on. Enjoy the rest of your day. This is George B. Thomas. I'm out to go help a human. Peace out.
Thanks, George.
Yep, you bet.
Number 10 today. Customize brand voice and identity across brands. What is it? Introducing brand voice and identity customization for brands. You can now define a unique brand voice, identity, and kit for each brand in your portal. This update allows you to tailor how content is created across HubSpot's AI tools to better reflect the personality, tone, and values of each individual brand. For every brand, you can customize details like tone and personality, words to include or avoid, inclusive language preferences, and brand mission, vision, industry, and more.
Why does it matter? These settings help generate content that feels consistent, authentic, and aligned with each brand's voice. Whether you're managing one brand or many, HubSpot will automatically pull brand identity details by crawling the domain associated with each brand in your portal, as well as pull data from your CRM.
Who gets it? Those with the brands add-on.
I can see why that might. I don't know if this happened to you. Okay. I went to the next page and the page is full and now it says 20 updates.
Okay.
So I'm glad that didn't happen to you.
Yes. We'll keep going. Brand Voice did want to make a second appearance today, but we won't do that. We'll get into the next thing, which I thought was a huge update. Payments in the new Forms editor. Public beta. What is it? We're adding support for payments in Forms, allowing you to integrate digital payments directly into forms built in the new editor. You can collect payments at submission. Visitors can complete a form and make a payment in a single streamlined process. You can access payment and submission data. Both form responses and payment details are stored in HubSpot for easy tracking. You can have flexible payment redirects. Simple redirects direct all visitors to a single payment link, or conditional redirects send visitors to different payment links based on the information they provide in the form. This update simplifies payment collection, improves conversion rates, and ensures a smoother experience for you and your visitors.
Why does it matter? Businesses often need to collect payments alongside form submissions, whether for event registrations, donations, or product purchases. With this update, you can now seamlessly collect payments through forms in the new editor, making transactions easier while keeping all form submissions and payment data in HubSpot. So how this used to happen, like I have a payment form on my website that goes like you submit a form and then you get taken to the payment page. So now this would just be like one single.
I mean, you can still do that. I think this is one of those like new forms versus old forms thing. So the new forms hasn't been as flexible when working with payments. So I think that's probably the majority of this update.
That makes sense because actually I think I am using legacy forms in that experience because of this.
Right.
I'm following now. I'm back.
And while this may simplify payment collection on the side of the buyer, it certainly can make the payment collection internally a little more complex in terms of if you're doing conditional redirects, which is amazing, but you got to do a little bit of like journey mapping work to make that actually work. But join that beta. This is if you've got payments, making it easier and easier for people to give you their money. Number 3, speaking of journeys,
I was thinking that too.
Pathfinder in customer journey analytics. This is where it gets super powerful. Imagine seeing like when they're paying, like at which point. What is it? You can now uncover the most common paths humans and customers take with your brand automatically. With customer journey paths, HubSpot identifies the top flows in your journey based on a start or endpoint you define without the need to manually map each stage.
Why does it matter? Understanding how customers move through your funnel just got easier. Journey paths highlight the most frequent steps before and after a defined stage, helping you quickly spot drop-offs, key milestones, or high converting paths. There are 2 modes. The first mode is top paths before this stage. See how leads or customers typically arrive at key outcomes. The second mode is top paths after this stage. Discover what happens after key milestones in your journey. You can also control how many steps are included in the analysis, which events are required to appear in the path, if applicable, configured in settings. That's that. So I have tried to do things like this before for clients. I've said this, in fact. The most common I hear is people want to know, what did someone do before they requested a demo? And that has been like surprisingly hard to nail down. So that's what I'm seeing like as the, like immediately what I'm like, oh, that would be great if we could do that.
Yeah. And like George said earlier, like data capture at all costs. If you don't have all the events, and this has always been the struggle with attribution, if your software doesn't know the whole story, it's not going to show you the path, the actual path that people are taking. That said, when you do get the data in, I've been loving this word Pathfinder all year, because you often already have access to the data that you need to understand what's already happening. So finding the path instead of creating new ones, or, like blazing new trails, there's a lot of opportunity to just, and that's how I kind of think about being a coach. Like, we don't need to figure out how to build more and do more. We need to figure out how to, like, do better, instead of creating more complexity everywhere you look, and try to get data you don't already own or need. So very cool to see that help. Just know that if you don't have all the data in the system, Pathfinder's going to find a path, but we're actually taking. So number 4, projects API, private beta. What is it? The project API is now available in support of HubSpot's new project object, which launched publicly last month. With this new API, customers and partners can programmatically create, read, update, and associate projects to related records.
Why does it matter? The Projects API allows users to create and manage project records, as well as sync project data between HubSpot and other systems. Users can create new projects, retrieve existing ones, update project details, and delete projects as needed. The new API gives partners, customers, and internal teams flexibility to automate project creation and updates based on triggers from other systems. Sync project data across tools to ensure teams work from a single source of truth. Build custom workflows and reporting on top of projects tailored to specific business needs, and enable integrations with external project management tools. Whenever I see an API like this, I'm not an API person. Tried and failed to become one. Not for me. However, like this, reading through this, I'm really excited about what the integrations are going to look like after this. Fathom will take your call recording, take all the action items, and push the action items into Asana. I'm hearing that is an option now that it previously wasn't.
Yep, it's about to be. Like, this is a private beta. But I don't know that I've ever seen them move so fast on an object, right? They just came out with it, and now we've got full records with task cards. And we didn't mention it earlier, but if the task card can exist on the project record, what are the chances that the task card can exist on other records very soon? Right? Which a lot of people are looking forward to. So while I'm with you in terms of like API, I'll just call up Ryan and Bill for that kind of stuff. But understanding how this is gonna impact, right? This sync project data across tools. This is a powerful one. because project management is the thing that either gets left out, or people like have spreadsheets, or they put a lot of effort into things like ClickUp and the project management systems, and less effort in the CRM. And you got to find that balance. Number 5 or number 15, number 14 today. SurveyMonkey app sync data to HubSpot surveys in private beta. What is it? The SurveyMonkey app now allows you to automatically sync data as native feedback survey and survey response objects in HubSpot. This update allows you to use survey data from SurveyMonkey in tools such as Breeze, workflows, reporting, and segmentation.
Why does it matter? With this update, your SurveyMonkey survey responses become more integrated HubSpot assets, breaking down barriers between your survey tools and customer insights. Previously, survey data was trapped in activity timelines, limiting what your team can do with it within HubSpot. Now you can analyze survey data synced from SurveyMonkey with Breeze, use SurveyMonkey survey responses as a trigger in HubSpot workflows, and build HubSpot reports using SurveyMonkey survey data.
Syncing. Get all the context in one place. Not a SurveyMonkey user, so I will not click on that beta. I like the native feedback surveys in HubSpot. They work well.
But if you don't have Service Hub, you might be using SurveyMonkey.
Indeed. And you should get Service Hub. Like, let's be honest.
But what if you only need it for surveys?
Then you're doing it wrong.
Never mind. Wrong fight. Pick it for another day. Keep moving.
Knowledge base, customer success, help desk. Yeah, I know you're doing that in your business. So let's talk if you think you only need it for surveys. Multi-account workflows. Hit on this a couple times. What is it? Introducing multi-account workflows, a powerful update to workflows that enables you to automatically create and edit CRM contact records and their properties across your connected HubSpot accounts. You will now be able to build workflows in one account that seamlessly create or update contact records in your other connected HubSpot accounts.
Why does it matter? Multi-account workflows enable customers with complex organizational needs that benefit from separate HubSpot accounts to maintain the separation that they need while automating data orchestration between the connected accounts. The two most common use cases are routing form submissions from one brand or region to another brand or region, and the other running cross-sell campaigns across brands after a purchase.
Powerful stuff happening. And lastly, we've got updated CRM association cards. What is it? Association cards now support sorting, searching, more display properties, and inline scrolling for easier navigation. These upgrades improve productivity by allowing you to find records faster, organize by labels, and see key details at a glance.
Why does it matter? You now have more control, visibility, and flexibility when navigating CRM records and relationships. These upgrades streamline workflows while keeping record context easily accessible. This is very nice. I like the searchability within here because previously you had to open a new tab. I would get lost. Happy.
Yeah, and the update to properties you want to see. This helps my case, which is I tell people if there's anything your sales team is doing manually in the CRM, it needs to be this in terms of making sure the relationships with the records are right. Because they have the most context, and we need to stop automating that as much as we do, because it activates the whole the rest of HubSpot when we get that right. So very cool that that's becoming easier. So should I click on this button? There's more?
No, I think it went away for me. I don't know what happened. Don't press it.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll wrap there, and don't forget to join us later today on the HubSpot helpline. with me, Casey, George, and Rob. Every Friday on LinkedIn at 3 Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. Give us a call at 1-857-575-9526. Leave us a message with your HubSpot problem, challenge, question, latest update that you want to learn more about, and we'll talk about it live on the show. Remember, folks, you probably already own the solution you're looking for in HubSpot. Sometimes you just need to wake up to it. Join us Monday morning live at 7:30 a.m. Central, or catch us anytime on Spotify and Apple Music. Drop your biggest takeaway in the comments and let us know what capabilities you want to wake up to next. Until then, I'm Chris Carolyn.
I'm Casey Hawkins.
And this has been Wake Up Customer Platform. Now go build something amazing. Have a great day, everybody.
Customer platform, it's time to start the day. Discover all the value you already own. Don't let solutions slip away. Wake up, customer platform. The tools are at your hand. No need to sleep on capabilities that can help your business stand. The answer's right before your eyes. You just need to realize. Wake up, customer platform, and watch your business rise.